Hello, good morning. A 17-year-old boy has been arrested in connection with what police believe was a targeted attack on Teesside. People in Sunderland have been praised for the continued support they showed the country's armed forces. The number of children being homeschooled in Redcar and Cleveland has risen by more than a fifth in the last year. Industry leaders on Teesside are urging the Chancellor to use her budget to transform the so-called windfall tax on profits made in the oil and gas sector. Two sections of the A1 will be shut later for roadworks. And the Wildlife Trust hopes to reintroduce temperate rainforests in the Yorkshire Dales to help tackle climate change. Well, let's see how the weather is looking today with Tori. She's got your forecast next. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, good morning. Two men are due to be sentenced today after a car crashed into a Sunderland care home, injuring several residents. A delivery driver has been jailed for causing the death of a 77-year-old in Holt Whistle, Victoria. Plans to divert a North Yorkshire coastal road at risk of collapse have been escalated. £10 million has been announced for a scheme aimed at opening up career opportunities in North Yorkshire. York's last remaining D-Day veteran will share the importance of Remembrance Day with local school children today. A major restoration of the Tyne Bridge is making good progress, with a quarter of the work now done. And Sam Fender has donated his £25,000 Mercury Prize winnings to charity. Right, let's take a look at the weather next with Ross. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Hello, good morning. A report is due to be published later into how much those in power knew about abuse at a youth detention centre in County Durham. A strike at aerospace manufacturer Leonardo will go ahead at their Newcastle site today and tomorrow. Police are investigating an attack on a swan in Morpeth. Plans to close two first schools in Northumberland have been dropped following a campaign by parents. And it may still be a few years away, but Newcastle's warming up to host games at the Euros football tournament. Right then, let's take a look at the weather forecast next with Ross. Whatever you're doing, you have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Hello, good morning. The prison's ombudsman has paid tribute to hundreds of men who gave evidence which exposed the failures that led to widespread abuse at a former detention centre in County Durham. 400 jobs are at risk in County Durham after plans were announced to close two car part manufacturing plants. £500,000 could be spent supporting families affected by substance abuse in Stockton. Northumbria Healthcare Trust is to be given more independence to make its own decisions. The first grey seal pups of the season have been born on the Farne Islands in North. Tens of thousands of people are expected in Durham as Lumiere returns for its final year. And the TV adverts have started and sales are in the shops, which means the countdown to Christmas is officially on in York. That's all from us for now. Jo has the weather next. Take a brolly. See you soon. Hello, good morning. Patients are warned to expect disruption at local hospitals as resident doctors strike over pay. An inquest has heard a soldier from Sunderland had been in a fight with a junior colleague hours before she took her own life. A South Shields bridge will be shut for at least 6 months for urgent safety inspections. Hugh Street Bridge. A 10-year-old from Gateshead has defied the odds and returned to competitive wrestling after deciding to have part of his skull removed due to a rare condition. A further £1.4 million has been approved for the transformation of Sunderland Museum and Winter Garden. A sellout stage show inspired by a Geordie cult classic is heading to the West End. And the lights were shining in Durham last night as Lumiere returned for the final time. Well, is the weather looking good to have a walk around Durham tonight? Let's take a look next. You have a good one. I'll see you soon.